Hey guys, it's Daniel Evans, and welcome to a video review of The Sims 4. So I have started a legacy challenge. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the rules. I have two founders because I could not explain to my wife that I could be the only sim in a legacy challenge, and I would have to find a different wife. So, bending the rules just slightly. So I've deleted a 50 by 50 lot, which had a beautiful house on it, so I was a little sad about that. And I will be making this my legacy home. I will have to go into build mode here and find that suit of armor. I think it's this one right here. That's like, yep, $8,200. So we'll buy that, and then we will put that in the family household. In the family, whatever, inventory. There we go. Not sure why we have a bed in here, but it's gonna stay there, because, rules. Legacy challenge rules. Alright, so we have $1,000. We're gonna have to buy a bed, of course. Alright, so let's find the cheapest bed possible. The mod sleeper. Ooh. As you can see here, we have plenty of different color options available. One thing that I've heard people complaining about is that there's no create a style. We all knew that. Or at least people that did their research knew that. So we've bought a bed, and, let's see, we're gonna need a toilet, obviously. Can these stand? They can stand on their own. You don't need a wall like in The Sims 3. So that's kind of cool. And let's see if we can get a fridge. Ha. Alright, so that's pretty much all of the money that I have. A bed, a toilet, and a fridge. Fantastic. Anyway, side note, if you see everything jumping for some strange reason, it's because I'm filming during the day. And I'm also caring for my beautiful daughter. So, let's see, things that were not covered in videos that I've seen at least. So we have our control panels here. Your aspiration panel, your career panel, skills, your relationship, your inventory, your Simology, and your needs, which I'm going to start on needs here. The needs do not go down half as much as they used to, which I thought was really, really good. Let's see, the aspirations panel, so there's 4 steps to each aspiration, from what I can understand here. Of course, I haven't gotten through 4 steps of an aspiration in the few hours that I got to play the game last night after it launched, but I'm happy to announce that you can change your aspiration at any time, just like you did in The Sims 2, so I'm assuming that, excuse me, I'm assuming that just like Sims 2, once you complete an aspiration, you can then move on to a secondary aspiration, which is a lot of fun. So in this video, obviously, my Sims are not going to have a house. They both have jobs currently, and in order to succeed in your job, you have to complete certain tasks, which is going to take a while. So I'm going to go over to the game options menu to show you guys that aspect. So in the gameplay, you do have your lifespan, normal, short, and long. I prefer to play longer lifespans for Sims, just because you have more time to get things done, and you don't have to rush through it. You can actually enjoy yourself, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to long, which if you open their Simology page, it then shows you that Daniel has 79 days until he ages up into an adult. So we have plenty of time. So as you can see, both Daniel and Haley are sitting here on the bed, eating, and having a conversation, which is definitely a step up from The Sims 3. So things that need to be addressed. There are a couple of glitches if you have the digital download. I can't say for sure that the physical copies have these, but... Oh, we need a trash can. The glitches, while I'm getting a trash can, the glitches include walking through walls. I witnessed Haley, Sim, walk through walls last night on my wife's computer when I was playing on her computer. She had homework. That's why I'm doing my video review during the day. Anyways, so she was walking through walls during pregnancy. There's a baby glitch, of course. I'm sure you've all heard of that, where your baby's all lovely deformed and you can't click on their portrait or anything of that nature. I know EA is working on that. I've posted in the forums, and they will be getting a fix for that as soon as possible. So let's just get a simple trash can here, because we're gonna need one. Alright, so we have a trash can, and this is one thing that's kind of cool. You can just pick things up for them. A little unrealistic, but hey, it's a video game. So I'm really enjoying the emotions aspect. Let's see if we can get one of these Sims to be a little flirty. As you can see, the camera controls are a little hard to handle at first.
Rangoya. Mashka.
Alright. Let's see where we're able to go without actually incurring a load screen. Could we visit next door? Maybe? Possibly? Is there like a park around here somewhere? Ooh, what's this? Oh, look for frogs. That's pretty cool. So, these neighborhoods that we have here, we've got like those 5 neighborhoods. And inside of those 5 neighborhoods, there's like, you know, little things that you can do without having to travel. It looks like I selected a incorrect neighborhood for that. Anyway, so as you can see, like the needs, they don't go down that slowly, or that drastically, I should say. And right here is your actions panel in case you've never seen it before. So you can have several actions running at one time, so we can have them, let's have them travel somewhere. We'll go over to, Oasis Springs or something. We'll go check that out. And one other thing that I've noticed is that time seems to go by a little slower than it used to, which is pretty cool. For anyone wondering about the rumors that if you have more than 4 gigabytes of RAM and you don't have a 32-bit computer, that you're not going to be able to run the game, I'm currently running on 6 gigabytes of RAM and a 64-bit computer, so you'll be fine. So the load screens are, you know, like a little bit of a step back, but I don't mind them so much because they're not so long. But let's go ahead and we'll have Haley order a drink. I'll have her go sit down and... Well, I guess we'll visit with Haley here, because Daniel's gonna have to care for himself, because apparently I did not select having him come hang out with us properly. Go me. So, the social aspects of the game. Let's turn this sound down just slightly. There we go. So as you can see, we have 4 Sims here. They're all in a conversation together, so I can introduce myself to both of these ladies to either side of me. I've already introduced myself to the bartender, and while she's making drinks and I'm having a drink, I can do numerous things with the multitasking, which is a very nice aspect of the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell some jokes about engineers to Skylar, which everyone is going to be listening to said joke. I can joke about politicians. And as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other Sims besides myself that I can see here on the lot. 9 Sims. So we have 9 other Sims here besides myself, which is quite a few Sims for almost 8 o'clock at night. Let's see if we have anybody familiar here. Doesn't seem like it. Anyways, we'll have Haley go home, because we need to get these 2 in bed and ready for work in the morning. I believe Daniel at least has work in the morning. Yeah. Alright, so we're back on my home lot here. And let's check everybody's needs. So as I said, the needs, they don't go down as quickly. So as you can see here, it's, 7 o'clock at night, and we've pretty much played out almost a full day. And their energy bar is only halfway. So that's, again, another giant plus. Obviously, I'm not going to have enough money offhand to be able to purchase things like a shower. But I think there might be a shower in the gym, so once Daniel wakes up, I make him eat something. And he's woken up inspired. So since he's inspired, he is extra creative. So he wants to buy an easel, which unfortunately we don't have the funds for. But we're going to make him travel to, I think there's a gym here, and the gym might have showers, hopefully. So he's just going to travel there by himself. Again, I know some of you might be thinking, oh god, a load screen. There's so many load screens. And to be honest, there are quite a few. I mean, I went next door on my wife's computer. I was playing in a house that was right next door to the Goths, and I went to go next door to knock on their door and incurred a loading screen. So there are quite a few loading screens, but again, it's one of those setbacks for a good reason. Because once you get to a lot that you're playing on, there's tons of people. So I don't see a shower here up front. Aha! Alright, so we are going to take a thoughtful shower, because we definitely want him to stay inspired. He has to be at work in a couple of hours. And in order to have really good work performance, he needs to read books, practice writing for 3 hours, and go to work inspired. So he's going to have that inspired moodlet emotion. And we're going to try to see how inspired we can make him. So again, we literally just utilized this to excuse me, to give him that shower, because he needed one. We're going to go to a load screen. If you're playing a Legacy, you're going to come into a lot of load screens. So I'm assuming that there's going to be a computer at the library so that he can practice his writing. So he's going to travel here to the library so he can read and write for a little while. Because, of course, you know, we want him to excel in his career and hopefully, possibly get a promotion today. I haven't been able to get a promotion in one single day, so let's see if we can get that taken care of. And I'm just going to take these load screen times as an opportunity to discuss things that I've come across in the game. So I really, really enjoy the aspirations. I like that there's multiple steps to each one, and they're not exactly easy, but they're not exactly hard either. So you can, you know, get through them, but it's going to take you some time to get through them. You're not just going to be able to breeze through an aspiration. So we're going to just practice writing, because he needs to practice writing for 3 hours, and we're going to speed up. And there's no showers here, so writing's going to be the only way that he can stay inspired. And we've sped up time, so we're just going to watch this right here. He's already been writing for 1 hour. So he just needs to write for 3 hours, we're going to have to get him something to eat, and he's going to have to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to read for a little bit. And then he'll have his inspired moodlet, he'll have read his books that he needs to read, and he'll have done his writing to be able to possibly get a promotion today. So as you can see, the skills do go up quite dramatically when you are in the proper emotion. So he's inspired, so his writing skill goes up a lot faster. Alright, so he has practiced writing for 3 hours. We can make him stop doing that. Oops, wrong one. Anyways, we'll have him go to the bathroom, which he's probably going to have that weird, funky little, oh my god, I have to pee walk, which is kind of funny. So, I'm sure you've seen it before. Yep, everybody gets it. If your bladder bar is like orange or red, you're gonna walk like this. It doesn't matter. And when the kids do it, it is so adorable. Oh, great. Now I'm gonna be embarrassed. Fantastic. So, I'm gonna have to bring him back to the gym. So let's open this and we'll steal a book. Let's see. We'll open my inventory and nonfiction. Alright. Oh, it won't let me steal the book. Well, that sucks. Alright, fine, whatever. So he'll read that book, even though he's embarrassed. No, read your book. Because you have to finish that book before you have to go to work. You're probably not going to go in the ideal mood, which is fantastic. Oh well. So as you can see here, your daily tasks, it says I'm now 25% done. So hopefully I'll be able to get that daily task done, which will improve my overall performance. I know what I can show you guys. We'll go to the rewards store, and you'll be a little saddened to know that the most expensive thing is 4,000 satisfaction points, which you get by completing your whims. Alright. Let's see here, we'll pause real quick. Did I finish my book? No, 75% done. Oh well. Better than nothing. So let's get him back to the gym. And we'll have him take that shower. And while he's at work, we'll go hang out with Haley. So we're just gonna literally take him to the gym just to take a shower, because again, it's a legacy challenge and we're broke. All in all, I think I'd rate this game like a 9 out of 10. I see a lot of potential with further expansion packs, and just the gameplay of this game is so much better. I'm sorry for anybody that's, you know, a huge fan of Sims 3 and that gameplay. I hated it. I hated The Sims 3, where their needs were, like, so drastically changing, you know, like, you'd eat, and then, like, 3 hours later your Sim's starving, you know, and that's just not my main focus. So anyways, he's gonna take that thoughtful shower, which is going to make him late for work, because he needs to be at work at 11, and it's now 11:08. But luckily that's not horrible. So we're gonna, like, move away. I don't want you guys to see my Sim naked, even if it is just me. And we're gonna go to work as soon as we're done. So now we're inspired, we have the proper mood, we've practiced writing for 3 hours, we will probably not get a promotion because we did not finish that book. But on the bright side, we'll get a promotion the next day that I go to work. So now we're going to go ahead and switch controls. Oh, it's switching controls over to Haley anyways because Daniel's at work. And I apologize now if, you know, my review is a bit of rambling. I did not plan anything. I just figured, you know, let's get in game, talk about things that I've come across, and, you know, last night at, like, midnight-ish when I started playing, I wasn't thinking, like, hey, let me write down things that I can discuss in my video review. I promise next time to be a little bit more thorough. Alright, so, we do have, if you click on, there's a little, I'm not sure if you can see it, there's a little icon of 2 little people on Daniel's portrait, and currently he's working normally, so we're going to make him work hard. He can take it easy, he can study the classics, which increases his writing skill but lowers his work performance. He can socialize with coworkers, he can even leave work early. So we're going to make him work hard. So he's now currently working hard, and now we're going to play as Haley, who does not have to work today, but let's see what she'll need to get done. So she'll need to use a computer and play games for 4 hours, so we're going to take Haley to the library. We're going to travel, but we'll see if Oasis Springs has a library. I'm sure it does. So again, the load screens, they do not take long at all. Let's see here. We've got the museum. That's odd. Oasis Springs does not have a library, so back to Willow Creek we go. But at any rate, this gives you a nice idea of how legacy challenges are going to be when you first start in The Sims 4 and you have absolutely nothing. You're going to have a ton of loading screens because, you know, you can't afford everything. I will tell you that bills do not happen every 3 days. I think in the 4 hours that I played last night, I didn't have any bills, and then I played for another 2 hours this morning before I decided to start the video, and I only got bills once, and I think I went through 10 or 11 sim days. So, excuse me, again, the bills do not accrue that quickly, but they are massive. I did use cheat codes to gain some money just to, you know, get a better understanding of how the game went without having to play a legacy challenge at first. You know, gain the controls and an understanding of how the gameplay works, and my first set of bills made my mouth drop. They were $6,000. So, keep in mind, guys, the more shit you have, the more money you're gonna need. So, play wisely. So we're gonna have her play Sims Forever, which I thought was really cool, on the computer. She'll be playing Sims 1, but it's called Sims Forever. So we'll speed up time a little bit just to get her on that computer. Aww. This guy, Timothy Nobles, he's so mean. He sat down on the computer before us, so we're gonna just be rude to him just because. We'll see if we can maybe, make someone super upset. Let's see if we can find any other computers. Maybe there's some upstairs. Nope. No computers upstairs, just downstairs. So we're gonna be rude to Timothy and hope that maybe he moves. Oh, there's an open computer. We'll go play Sims Forever over there. So we're gonna be mean to him while we're playing, and we're gonna yell at him because he stole our computer. So we're having an unpleasant conversation. And if you guys knew my wife, you would totally know that she would definitely do this if you stole her computer or anything that upset her. She'd be pretty brutally honest with you guys, so I'm just gonna continue to be Haley as she is, and she's gonna imply that his mother is a llama. But I've got things to do for work, so we are gonna go ahead and use the computer after we insult his mother, because that's how we roll. Alright, that's enough, Haley. Stop chatting. Oh, another glitch that I did find here, in the actions panel. So, the, my sim, Daniel, I was at work one day, and I, told him to leave work early, and then he constantly had right here where it says Play Sims Forever, it was a picture of, like, the little house, and it said, go home. And even though he was home, it kept telling him to go home. Oh, look! So Haley's letting people die in The Sims Forever. Go her. So anyway, she has to play here for 4 hours, so we're just gonna speed up through that. So I think Daniel gets home from work in a little while, so we'll let her sit there and play on the computer for a bit. And then she'll have to go home. Which hopefully Daniel will have enough money to be able to buy like a stove or something so we can actually make meals instead of living like hobos. I probably won't cover children in this video, but in a future video I will definitely cover kids because they are so much fun. And just like for the careers that you have goals when you're a student as a child. You have to go to school in a certain mood, and you know, you have these goals to achieve to be able to increase your performance and get better. So we're just gonna let Haley, you know, sit there and play video games for a while. And as you can see, like, the moods, the needs, still, they don't go down that drastically, which is definitely a plus. Alright, have we achieved 4 hours yet? No, we're at 3, so once we finish the 4 hours, we're gonna send Haley home, and she's gonna have to go to the bathroom, like, immediately after we get back. So we've completed our daily task of using the computer. Alright, and now we have finished 4 hours, so we are gonna go home. And you can click on the little home button here on the portrait, and that'll automatically make them go home. Oh, even though I didn't complete everything, I still got a promotion. So, go Daniel. Because I'm awesome like that. And guess what, guys? We're... maybe? Maybe not? Yep, we're gonna get a load screen. So it'll trick you sometimes, you know, because the neighborhoods, obviously, you can travel within the neighborhood. If you go to a separate venue within said neighborhood, you will get a load screen, I believe. Much like when I went next door to the Goth house, I got a load screen, even though it was within the same neighborhood. Which was a little irritating because the Goths weren't home, so I got a load screen to go to their house, but I did not get a load screen to go back home. Which was a little weird. Alright, so we have some money. We're gonna buy some stuff. Alright, first things first, let's take care of our basic needs, and we will, buy a stove. Let's see here, we're probably gonna start a fire. Oh, that stove is so expensive. Alright, we're not buying a stove right now. We're gonna buy a shower, because going over to the gym every day to take a shower is gonna be annoying. Alright. And Daniel's gonna need a computer, and says Haley, so we'll just buy ourselves a basic desk, which sadly will cost us $300. That's ridiculous. And a basic computer chair for $60. Fantastic. So we can't buy a computer yet, but we'll get there. Okay, so you can also click on the actual need for an auto solve is what it's called. Auto-solve, meaning that you solve and take care of that need just by clicking on it. So Daniel's tired, so I clicked there, and now he'll go to bed. Let's check out Haley. So Haley's hungry, so we'll go ahead and click on the auto-solve, and she'll run over to the fridge, and she'll grab some cereal. And then we're just going to speed this up, because after she's done eating, we're going to make her go to sleep. Play maid while they're sleeping. So she's almost fully asleep, so we're gonna go ahead and make her go to the bathroom, and we're gonna make her take care of her needs there. We'll make Daniel go eat something, because apparently he wants to try to go to the bathroom. Not gonna happen. Because Haley's gonna go to the bathroom. Luckily, these two Sims are married, so they don't mind going to the bathroom and showering in front of each other. So we'll make Haley go to the bathroom. Daniel's gonna eat his cereal. Alright, we have the introvert achievement because we haven't had them doing any social interactions. Well, Daniel, at least, hasn't done any social interactions. Alright, so he's off for 2 days, but he needs to write a book and read a book. So he'll be going to the library today when Haley's at work. Okay, so she starts work at 10, and it's 6 a.m. right now, and she needs to go to work focused. So she needs to finish eating, that's for sure. Which currently she's having a discussion while eating. So she's fulfilling 2 needs at one time. So once we get our simoleons up there a bit, I'll be able to show you guys the new build mode a little bit. Alright, so anyways, Haley needs to go to the library. Because I believe there was a... Or no, I know where she can go. She can go to the park. And Daniel will need to go to the library. Load screens! Load screens galore! It's like Oprah. You get a load screen, and you get a load screen, and you get a load screen. So we're gonna send Haley over here to the park. Until she goes to work, so she can get focused. Which is the emotion that she'll need to be in, the emotional state, in order to really increase her career performance. Alright, so we've got Haley here at the park, and she'll join a game of chess, and a game of chess should get her focused. Oh look, there's Cassandra Goth. At least in Willow Creek there's some familiar faces. I really like for her to be able to ponder her moves and then play, because that seems to get them focused a lot better. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and switch to Daniel for a moment. I hope you all get very familiar with this Plum Bob right here, because it's going to be your new best friend. Alright. Anyways, we're gonna have him travel. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're gonna have him travel with. So I'm pretty sure we can get Haley pretty focused at the library. So we're both gonna go to the library so that Haley can get focused and he can write a book. Alright. Daniel will go use this computer, and you can write a children's book, which, when you first start, the only thing you can write is a children's book. And let's go upstairs to see if there's a chess table up here, hopefully. Alright, well, I guess you're gonna have to join the game, and hopefully you'll get focused. There's other ways of getting focused, too. I think she can get focused by reading a book. Pat the Badger. Whatever. So we'll just speed up time a little bit. Again, Haley has to be at work in 2 hours, and we're hoping that she'll be focused by the time work starts in 55 minutes. I somehow doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see. It's still quite possible that she'll get a promotion. You know, she did her daily task of using the computer, she's played video games for 4 hours, so she's completed her goals. Ha, now we can have her ponder moves. This should make her focused before she has to go. Which, there we go, she's focused, and now she's going to work. She is a little late, but she's got the proper mood. Everything's been taken care of. So we'll switch over here to Daniel and see where he's going. So he's currently writing a book. It's about halfway done. But he's getting a little hungry, so he probably won't be writing for much longer. Since Haley's focused, we're going to go ahead and make her work hard. We want her to increase her performance. Alright, we leveled up to level 3 of writing. Go us. Gonna go ahead and just finish out this day when Haley returns from working. I'm gonna call it a day on this video, this Legacy Challenge Let's Play. Probably will record a little bit more tonight after I edit this video and post it for y'all. But, you know, obviously I'm going to continue to play, I'm just not going to continue to record, so there will be some few changes by the time I make another video. One thing that you can see here is that your conversation bar, the color, if you hover over the color, you'll see, like, currently Barbara's flirty, and she's chatting me up. Did you finish that book? Oh, okay, cool. So we finished writing that book, I believe. Yep, we did. Alright, so he's gonna go home, so we can take care of his basic needs of eating. Alright, so that pretty much concludes the first Let's Play Legacy Challenge and a small synopsis of things that I've learned in the few hours that I've had the opportunity to play. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything that you would like me to cover in a future video, just go ahead and comment below or message me on Facebook. If you're in the Facebook group Sims 4 Community, which is in the description below, you can always add me as a friend and ask me to cover anything you'd like in a video. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, happy simming.